wall of family people that are dead. Hi, Sig.
The wall of death.
The wall of death, yeah. My backyard right now.
Oh, what's that? What's that storage there? Is your grow room?
Yeah.
That's where you keep all the dead hookers.
It could be a storeroom. It's a little gazebo.
Yeah, if it's refrigerated, you could keep some livestock, some human livestock.
I could refrigerate it. It wouldn't be too hard.
Wouldn't be that hard. I'd say, yeah. So are you on your phone or your iPad?
I'm on my iPad.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So
Works
yeah. So what was the test I needed to do? Let me oh, what happened to the sound?
I was wondering if you could hear me from when I muted it.
No. I wonder. Let's see. You're like, can you see me if I turn my iPad off? No, sir. Here, let's check it out. So options.
How's my eye?
Your eye's looking good. That's a good looking eye.
I got 5G.
5. Jeez, how you added a G?
I did. I got 5G. Keep moving me around. Don't put my head there. Stop putting my head there.
This is how you get exercise. So you just did about 15 steps.
I'm doing about an hour and a half of cardio of physical therapy every other day now.
Oh yeah, what's her name?
No, that's 2 minutes. Her name is Chastine. That's about 2 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's his name? Has he got strong hands?
He's got a tight butt.
He's got some strong sphincter muscles for sure. It's very difficult for me to get past. After
when
that,
I say virgin strong, I mean there's probably been like up to the first knuckle in my butt, but
knuckle butt.
But it's worth it.
Jesus. Let's see. We are recording, by the way, and
that's fine.
Casting out to the world.
I don't care.
I'm kidding. We're not actually at the moment.
My buddy is coming over this evening. We're gonna grab a bite to eat around 7:30. He's buying one of my guns.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to pay medical bills, and I was like, "Well, fuck it. If I could sell a gun for $800, I'll sell it for $800."
Yeah, absolutely.
About what I got into it, so no big deal. And he's giving me a poker table in return as well.
Nice. So, yeah, using a gun requires walking and moving. Poker table, you just kind of sit.
Well, I can make a lot more money on the poker table.
Sit and piss in a bucket. Are you? Yeah, you were pretty good before. You made it to the.
I'm all right.
End table. I mean, I get too emotional and go. I just want a big surge of adrenaline here, so I'm all in. Night Rider.
Hi, Mom. I am on Skype talking to my buddy. We're going to make $1 million.
I put some videos out with this on it because John Oliver said to use it, and I was like, that'd be pretty funny and cool.
F15.
So the problem is you can't hear anything, can you?
No.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous wave. Where is that at even?
I would either guess Australia or Hawaii or Africa.
Africa, that's probably a good one.
Those would be my 3 guesses. Africa's got a lot of great whites down in the southern tip, so they call me the great white gorilla.
So what's the tip called? Cape Horn? No, Cape Town, Cape Town, southern tip. Cape of Good Hope.
There's a lot of fucking great whites down and around Cape Town, Africa. Cape Town.
Can I just put a little bit of Cape Town in? You can't hear it, can you?
Oh, it's just shooting me. It's going spinning so fast. He can direct the trajectory of it, and it's so light that he can manipulate kind of how he wants to go.
Yeah, I think this is just string coming through here, right?
Yeah, the string is just shooting. It looks like it's got a little guiding system. And it's just shooting through and spinning so fast.
And he's got a bunch of batteries there.
You know what? I got things like that. I got little, I could send you. Remember when I bought out?
Oh, yeah, you did some Radio Shack liquidation. You're like, everybody's got a job. Don't worry. I'm coming here to purchase the whole store.
I still got boxes of shit. Well, I've got my money out of it. I got mainly what I got a bunch of shit that I got working. Like I've used a lot of the stuff.
So you got, yeah, that's always good too. And then you just basically got some free stuff.
I got a shit ton of free stuff.
Yeah, that always bugged. Remember all those backpacks?
Yeah.
I was just like handing them out. I'm just like, here you go. Let's load them up.
I still have the one you gave me.
They're pretty good too.
Yeah.
Cheapy free.
It's a heart
stopping. I think I did. Or I might have gave them I think I might have gave them to Stephanie's kids before we, like as a
gift.
That's
right.
I don't know if I still have one or not, but I think I might have given them to. It was funny because I think her daughter was like 5, and the backpack was almost as big as she was.
She could fit in it.
That's when I realized that they make backpacks for kids.
So 4 kids to fit kids
4
inside.
Kids. Is that your friend?
No. But that's cool. Look at
that. He talked about him like he's someone you know, Mark.
I'm like, oh, Mark, look what you've done with yourself.
Are you doing that by? Oh yeah, you are manipulating that.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, this is how we repopulate the forests of Brazil. We just make them into balloons.
How long do you think that'll last?
And then the ribs.
I like to sit in the other room with a blow dart gun and
parts of it because it's so large and
take out the dinosaurs.
Balloons to actually put together.
Where's this at?
I don't know. It's a big ass propeller. Oh, it's just about casting a huge propeller.
It must be.
That's insane. Yeah, these videos on just making these large metal structures, like it's just crazy.
Wow, it looks like concrete.
Hoist it into an automated milling machine.
They're gonna polish it.
A computer-guided
and now they're gonna wreck what they just built.
Wow, do you think that's fast forwarded, like
shaving off even the tiniest?
Maybe not that, but I know this is.
Yeah, that looks fast, like it's being fast forwarded.
You thought you think it should be slower?
Fast, I bet it.
To keep the rust away,
it went like 20 times slower.
Right. It could be. Paint. And now they're covering it.
Cool,
the next step is, of course, getting it fitted on board the vessel.
Ooh, a hole in the side of the mouth? That's wicked.
The wicked stupid.
I'd put my pecker in that.
But those teeth, those gnashing teeth. I mean, it's like a suicide mission right there for your little wee-wee.
Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? Well, do you think if he opened his mouth and he had another hole on the other side, I can
slip on out?
Penetrate all the way through his. I bet he's got no gag reflex if you fuck the side of his face.
Jesus, that's brutal. Oh, this is going on the kids' channel. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. For sure, it's like those Cuisinart salad shooters.
Yeah, he should be in a circus where you can try to you throw shit at him. I wonder if he can catch food.
Yeah, and you get points for where he catches it if you can fit it in his hole.
I can fit it in his hole. I did the most fucked up thing to someone's car the other day, and I felt so bad when I was done that I actually
bought him a car.
I prayed 3 times for forgiveness.
To what? To the satanic Lucky Diamond Rich?
Because I felt so remorseful. I felt so bad, but I had Riley.
That's good though.
Yeah, it is.
You're getting feelings.
That's what my therapist says. Oh my God. And so this was what happened. I went to the store with my dog, Siegfried, and I went to go grab some.
That is your other dog's name, Roy?
No.
Nah.
And I went and grabbed some. I went to the co-op, and I took my dog in, and I grabbed some supplies to work on the house. And I come out, and someone had parked their car to where I had maybe 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet tops away from my car. So I got a crutch in one hand. I got a dog in the other with carrying a bag of, nails and shit for the house, screws and an energy drink. So, and I'm trying to open the door and get in, and I can't do it all without putting my hand there, preventing it from hitting the car.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it. This son of a bitch, whoever it is, parked so close. I'm not even going to be considerate enough to try to hold my hand there. I'm just going to fucking let my dog jump in. I'm going to throw my groceries in there, my shit in there, and I'm going to let my car door rub the side of theirs while I get in. So I get in, and my heavy ass, the car dropped about 3 inches and put a big ass scratch all the way down, probably a good 3-inch scratch, up and down their car. And as if that wasn't enough, because I was so fucking frustrated, I slammed my car door into their car fucking twice.
Damn.
As hard as I could. I grabbed it, I rolled down my window, and I pushed. I was like, fucking wham, wham.
You went straight demonic, man.
Oh,
you were possessed.
I was fucking angry. It might be the Percocets. I might be getting some fucking
backlash.
I might be getting some narcotic fucking rages going on.
You know how to fix that, right? You get on steroids.
Stop it.
You know how to fix that, right? Quit.
Go to bed. Yeah, I stay at home. Dude, and by the time I was done, I put a dent and a big fucking scratch on the side of their car door. And I'm serious. I was so pissed. Like I said, I felt so remorseful. I came and I like prayed like 3 times that day, and I felt really sad afterwards. And I'm telling my roommate this. My cellmate, that's what we call each other.
Right.
My cellmate. I'm telling him the story, and I'm telling him how bad I felt. And I said, you know what? Karma's going to fucking get me. You know what? Karma's going to get me good. And the reason I did it was because I was in I call it my piece of shit Buick. It's a nice car, but it's an old person's car. It's my commuter. And so I don't give a fuck if it gets scratched or whatever. I mean, I take care of it, but it's my beater.
Right. I love beaters.
So if it was in my Jeep, I wouldn't have done that because I wouldn't have want to ruin my Jeep door.
Right.
So I put a big scratch in my Jeep door and everything. Well, I tell my roommate.
I mean, that's why you never park next to nasty ass cars, because they don't give a crap.
Yeah, or just fucking. And then she came at an angle, so when I backed out, her back end of her car was like a foot from the rear end of mine. So came at an angle and then cut over so tight I could barely get in my car.
She screwed up her parking job.
Well, fuck yeah, she could have gone over way more and been more considerate, you know.
And we're assuming it's a she.
It was a she because I stayed till she came out of the store.
Oh, because you were gonna murder her.
This is going on the internet? No, I would not do that to anybody.
I'm kidding.
So
you were gonna end it for
her. So yeah, I walked. I stuck around for a little bit and waited. Not for her. I was like getting comfortable and doing my own shit. I had to retrieve a phone call. So next thing you know, tell my roommate, and my roommate says, "You know what, James? It's not your karma. It's her karma." And I said, "What?" I said, "I'm the one that fucked up the door. I'm the one that deserves bad karma." He's like, "No, she shouldn't have parked that close to you. That was her karma. That's her karma. That's on her for park." And so he's like, you know, and I was like, well, how do you justify it that way? And he said, well, if someone did that to me, and he said, this is what happened. He said, someone did that to me a while back. They were so close, I had to go in through the passenger door to get through my car to where I could drive away. And I was like, whoa, fuck, that's bad. And he's like, and now, like 3 weeks, like a month and a half ago, I don't know if it was the ice or a couple months ago if it was the ice, but now his passenger door doesn't open. And he says, if that were to happen to me right now, with me not being able to slide in through my passenger door, I would be fucking livid. And I was like, okay. And he's like, so that's her karma. You know, he's like, I'd have banged up the car too. So whether he was just being sympathetic to my needs, I don't know.
He's definitely like, it's your obligation, James. It's your obligation to slam that door because you are doing the part of karma. Like, I couldn't help it. The voices, they told me to do it.
Yeah. So anyway, dude, and that I was so fucking pissed. I've been having a lot of fucking rage fits lately, and I don't know if it's because I'm winging myself off the narcotics right now.
I bet it is.
But I've been fucking angry. I've been angry driving down the street. I'm getting so much road rage right now.
You know, it's luckily you can't really hobble out too fast and go attack something. Otherwise, you'd be a menace, dude.
I got a gun, so.
Oh well, Jesus! Let me bleep that.
I got a gun. So yeah.
So you'll have the bullet do the walking for you, is what you're saying.
You know what? Guns don't kill people. I kill people. I mean, people kill people.
You know, guns don't kill people. It's their arteries and brain matter bursting, like being real weak. That's what kills themselves.
It's the fucking pork and butter that they eat that kill them. And the lack of exercise.
People's weak exteriors kill themselves. And you're just frustrated about the whole situation regardless. I would be. Like that situation and the leg and just this all just sucks, man.
Yeah.
At points in time.
And I'm just starting, I've been putting weight on it. I've been putting weight on it, but you know, I was just fucking aggravated. And anyway, I want the whole world to know this. So when you put on the internet, that bitch, look at me.
She deserved it.
Dig. Knock it off. That I can apologize to her and let her know that I'm sincerely sorry.
Oh, this is how you're apologizing? You do it, and then you watch her all the way back to the car staring at her, and she drives away, and now this is your apology.
Don't they say it's easier to ask for forgiveness than approval, right? Isn't that how it goes?
That's right, yeah. And what, you were going to ask her, can I slam my door in your car?
I just asked for forgiveness, and I asked the Almighty One. My father.
My Faja.
Faja! His what?
His Faja, Dr. Evil.
His Furger? It's a furger. Hishbasha.
Karma may get me. I don't know. Maybe my roommate has a good logic to it, and it was her karma coming back.
Oh,
to her.
he was for sure trying to make you feel better. No question about it.
But yeah, oh my God, that's what happened the other day.
I mean, that's just like running over a pedestrian in the street. You see them, and then you go ahead and do it, and you're like, well, that's karma for, jaywalking. Did you read the book?
Yeah, well, then maybe they shouldn't have ran out on a green light, Yeah.
Yes.
So you can only avoid and swerve so much. I mean, am I going to hit the other car next to me or a pedestrian?
Right.
Probably going to hit the pedestrian. Well, if they were in one of those big beach balls like hamsters trying to cross the road, it would be kind of fun for them.
Yeah, so it's their fault for actually not being in a hamster ball. They should have thought about that before I got in the car.
A big old rubber hamster ball.
The one thing that gets me is massive landslides.
It looks like like Godzilla's head, that little shadow up top.
Oh, poking. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Oh, dude, it's like one of those illusions.
Yeah.
Like, is it concave or convex? No, I see it now. It is. This is actually evidence of Godzilla.
Yeah, you see the shadow of his body.
I
He's
do.
got that fucking alligator snapping turtle face right there.
Yeah, his head's all scaly, so you can't make sense of where his eyes would be.
Yeah.
It's all bumpy, and he's just looking at this guy going, can you help me with the humans? I've been so rude.
He's got his legs spread, waiting for him to come in.
Well, I don't see that, but the big crevice. Right, it echoes when he says hello, 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 hello.
Did you get the video? I think it happened.
I think there's a
waterfall last
waterfall.
month. The Chinese. It was in China. Some Chinese dude was driving his car, meant to hit the brake, hit the accelerator, flew off the side of the road, but the road dropped and there was houses all below the side, and he landed on the roof of a house. And So he sat in the car on the roof of that. It didn't go through the roof. It just fucked up the roof.
Oh yeah.
And he's sitting on it, and then they had to get the fire truck or some ladders to reach him so he can walk off the roof. Did you see that video?
Oh, I'll get you that video here in 2.5 seconds, sir.
Have you seen it?
I haven't.
So you're recording and shit just to test right now to see if this stuff's gonna work.
Yeah,
it looks like an esophagus.
Yeah, there you go.
Looks like an esophagram.
There you go. We are doing quizzes and education, and we're getting all knowledgeable on people.
See the highway bone? There just went a big cum load of sperm.
Oh, geez. How big was it? Well, it was a cum load, sir. How much? Is that international measurement right there? Yes. Yes, it is.
Load?
Yeah, I've actually got a bunch of fluoroscopy like that. Speech path. Here you go.
What happened, dude? So I was so wiped yesterday. I went on my first guided fishing trip.
Oh yeah, how was that? You catch anything besides crabs?
I caught like about a 14-pound steelhead, and it was a buck. So he was coming back down. I think he'd already spawned, and he was heading back down river, right? So I caught him.
You said buck, and I thought like elk for some reason, and then it just came back from spawning. And I'm like, dude, that's alien right there. But no, fish. Got it.
It was a male fish. It was a male.
Is that what they call them?
They call the males. Well, that's what my friend called it.
Oh, okay.
He calls it a buck and a hen. He calls them a buck for the male and a hen. But I guess you can call it a hog if you wanted to.
Well, I call other things hogs, but.
So we'll just call it a buck. In this case. I don't know if that's the real jar. I don't know if that's the real word. I'd say a male steelhead, but they called it a buck. So anyway, I caught this buck, about 14 pounds. Took me about fucking 10 minutes or so to reel it in. And before he got tired and everything, we can net him. As soon as I got him in the boat, I grabbed the fish, and he fucking shot his load all over my clothes and my cooler.
Oh,
and like I didn't see this happen. I didn't see this happen in my guide is telling me that the fish just shot a fucking load, all his eggs and sperm all over me. And I thought he was full of shit. And I'm like, no, come on. And he starts telling me about a story about a similar thing that happened. Some dude pulled it up, and the salmon, he caught this big ass salmon. And as he was pulling the salmon up, the salmon busted his load in a sandwich because he had to put a sandwich down. Well, the buddy's friend didn't want to tell him that the salmon had just fucking jizzed all over his sandwich when he pulled it out of the water. And And was trying to get his friend to eat it, but the guide said something and said, "Hey, you don't eat that sandwich. That fish just spread his seeds all over your sandwich." And the other dude got pissed because he's like, "Dude, I could have held that on him forever. That would have been my fucking thing on him."
Right, dude. That's what you pay guides for, to shut their mouth.
Yeah, but the guide was like, he said, "You know what? He wasn't that much of an asshole to me, so I kind of felt bad. I wasn't gonna go with it." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." And then I'm thinking, "All right, it's some sort of story he's giving me," and I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And he's like, "No, really, look right there on your cooler." And I look on the cooler, and sure as shit, a big fucking wad of sperm was fucking sitting right there. And he's like, "Yeah, you catch them and you pull them out, and they just, I don't know, they just start spitting. They start spitting their seeds everywhere."
Oh, because they're like, "Oh, I'm being taken by the bear. Squirt, 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 squirt."
Something. I don't know. Yeah.
Or maybe it depends on where you actually pick them up at. Like if you're touching the G spot.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But he thought, I guess, maybe. I don't know. He thought he was going to die or something. So he was spreading spreading it all over the...
Yeah, dude, last minute. Anyway, I'd do it.
Long story short, I didn't know fish could fucking come on people. I had no idea fishing was
You just thought it was a fish on fish crime, not a fish on human crime?
I never thought of it that way. It looked like human fucking jizz is what it looked like. It looked like jizz.
Like a little bit of mayo or a little sauce on a sandwich.
And it smelled like jizz and it tasted like jizz. Fuck.
Oh, how would we know this?
But I was like, and he's like, "See, it's there on your pant leg too." And I was like, "Oh, fuck!"
And just like human jizz, when I swallowed, I did a gag.
It was right there. I thought it was so funny. Yeah. But so I caught him. Then I caught a 12-pound hen that was going upstream. So the buck was coming downstream. He'd already seasoned the eggs, I guess you could say. So
spiced him up.
So he was coming back down, and he was dark, like red and black. Starting to morph in the face.
What, the fish?
Yeah, because he was been in the fresh water in the river for so long, because he had swam, I don't know, 80 miles up the river.
Gangster.
Or however many miles it is, maybe 100.
I could do more.
Maybe more. Up the river, crossed a few fucking dams. I don't know what he did. And he was on his way back down to the ocean. So he was morphing, like the steelhead, like salmon that go up the river. When they're going up the river, they're healthy. They're
slowly dying. Yeah.
Their scales, everything, they're bright and vibrant colors. And then when they start coming back down the river, they're morphing. They're starting to get that strange look in the face.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah. They start to get the kind of hooks at the end of the mouths. And anyway,
what?
I caught two hens that were going upstream. They were beautiful.
That actually scares me.
A 12-pounder and a 10-pounder.
Nice. That's pretty heavy.
And then they were all wild, so I had to let them all go. And then I caught about a 15-inch cutthroat trout. Which
really, they're all wild, so you do have to let them go.
Yeah.
Catch and release, the whole thing, right?
Yeah, because they're wild. If they were hatchery fish, you could keep them. But
if they were super low grade fish, then yes, you can consume them as a human. But these wild fish, no, we need to keep them in the wild.
Yeah, we gotta let them get back to the ocean and do their thing. Yeah.
So I gotta dress up like a bear. I gotta fake being a bear to get a good meal.
Yes.
That's weak. That's kind of weak, but whose fault is that? I don't know. Yeah, so I guess it is a buck and a hen. Male is buck, female hen.
Oh shit, you looked that all up.
Oh yeah.
So it is a buck and a hen, see?
Yeah, it's a buck and a hen.
He was using right terminology.
He was using the exact terminology.
Down was starting to morph like the face there, and he was getting really dark. So yeah, like that there. He wasn't quite that dark. I bet the fish I caught was it was probably pretty close to that size.
Serious?
Yeah, I think it was, it's hard. I bet that one's bigger. It's hard to tell. He could be holding that fish out from his body, so it's hard to tell the size.
No, he don't got the delts for that. His deltoids are weak.
I was holding the fish right next to my body to give it, so it looks like, so you can judge the size of it more realistically.
So they turn red like this?
Yeah. And see how his face is starting to morph up a little bit?
Yeah.
So he wasn't quite that bad, but yes.
But I didn't know that was a transformation that took place.
That's from them being in the see how that one's a lot more healthy?
And
it's still got some of the white scales.
Yeah.
He hasn't morphed he hasn't been in the fresh water long enough to start to, I don't know, like they're dying or something.
Yeah, is it the blood?
Rush back down to the ocean, and then they get better.
Yeah, don't a lot of them just sit there, park it, and die?
A lot of them will just sit at fucking. I think
they just give up.
I think some of them do that. I don't know. I'm not that good of a fisherman, so I'm not that knowledgeable about some of this. But yeah, I thought a lot of salmon would go. Steelhead would probably. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a great fucking question. I wish I could answer that for you. Give me a few minutes. I'll make a couple phone calls, and I will, without researching it, I just call friends, and they tell me. Not a big fan of it. I think it's Albertson's brand of sweet tea.
Yeah.
And I got it for 50% off.
Billy Currington.
Gotta stop in and ask Miss Beth for some of her sweet tea.
That's his claim to fame.
And I didn't really care. I don't really like the sweet tea, but it was half off and I won.
Yeah, Billy Currington sings about it all the time.
You gotta stop in and ask Miss Beth for some of her sweet tea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, give me some of that sweet tea. I don't know. That's my best country song. Yeah, so esophagram. You nailed it. So yeah, one thing we could do is like right here, zoom so far in, like here, and then slowly go, what is it? And then the first person to guess it.
T4.
No, not the vertebral level, you smarty pants. Epiglottis, no?
Oh, that. I thought you were looking at the...
No, just the whole thing in general. But you could do like fish or anything, you know? Like just put anything, have it really zoomed in really close, and then guess what it is. Or the other way, you could go really small and then just go, what is it?
Esophagram.
Ah, there you go. You won. But, oh yeah.
Have you seen the video, The Pissed Off Parrot?
No, but I will bring it up.
Oh my God, it's hilarious. It's called The Pissed Off Parrot. It's probably about a minute and a half, and the master is... Oh, there you go. Yeah, that dude.
You like know the dude. Oh, you're like Yogosuchi.
Mr. Sugimori.
Mr. Yamatagi.
Here's the video footage.
Yeah. Oh, there is video footage. That's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, let's watch it regular pace.
And instead of hitting the brakes, I think he said he hit the gas. He got nervous.
That's probably better for him, dude.
It just landed there.
So otherwise, he would have had a head-on impact. I say hitting the gas saved him.
It would very much. Yeah, if he hit the brakes, he would have went over and hit the house for sure and dove straight down, and definitely would have been more injured. Yeah, I agree.
What's that one guy's name who does all the epic adventure movies over in Britain? English, bald. He's
Steve Irwin.
Jesus Christ, that's Steve. I don't even know.
All the epic adventure movies. Talking like, are you talking?
Next time I'll deflate all your balls.
Talking about like Jason Statham.
Oh, Jason Statham, you gangster. Jason Statham, dude. That guy, he's just in all these movies. So that's him right here. That's
Jason Statham.
Yeah. And he's actually driving that car. That's what I'd say. I say Jason drove that car. Jason put Yamaguchi mask on.
Tazao, Jiangsu.
Oh, I thought you were just making stuff up. I'm like, that's pretty good, dude.
You know, I think Kublai Khan, I think Genghis Khan is from that area.
Look at that.
Look at that. Just catches air. I bet he blew his tires, fucked up his rims right there.
Oh my God.
Instantly flat. And then...
Yeah, he definitely needs to go to Les Schwab. Dude, that's stunt worthy right there.
And then...
Look, and then parks it sideways.
Like a glove.
He's like a glove? Ace Ventura style. That's a stunt. That's a stunt for sure.
Yeah, that was... I saw that on the news. I was watching the news, and I don't watch the news that often, but I was watching it, and I saw that, and I was like, wow.
But guaranteed... that actually saved him some injury because let's see, that's a Honda CRV, is it?
I don't know.
Honda CRV side.
Yes, it is. Now I see it. CRV.
Yeah, see, there's the there's the CRV. We'll spin it right round like a record, baby. Right round. So if we did a horizontal flip, we scaled this son of a wah. See, this is him coming in. See, that's his trajectory. That's the trajectory that he would have taken had he not gassed.
Yeah.
So with the gas, he's all, whoa! He's all, yeah! And then he lands it, dude. That's money. And then he just crashes into all these people.
And the dude, you know, like if you keep watching the video, they give him a ladder to rescue him to walk off.
He just parks it and then like opens the window and pours himself a cup of tea.
And then
look, and then parks it sideways. green tea. It's like perfect.
Or smokes hash, whatever they do in China.
Yeah, opium back in, the early 1800s, 18th century or something.
Okay, I thought it was the fire department, but that was obviously a wooden ladder. So,
yeah, it's a village ladder. Oh, dude, no, the fire department does use bamboo ladders. They're like, aluminum? Nah, it's too westernized. It's a straight up bamboo ladder, dude. And he literally could still die. He could.
He could still fall. him and his $300 Versace shoes that he has.
Dude, that is such an awkward exit. And the fire department's just like, nah, you get yourself out. Whoa, it landed right there. Yeah, these are the things that frighten me the most, especially when it's starting to rain, especially when I was going up to Longview, because Washington's got a lot of landslides.
So does California.
And California. And Oregon even had some, weak-ass ones on 26 and Burnside and all that stuff.
It's because they keep chopping down all the trees and clear it, thinking, oh, let's chop the trees back and we'll widen the road.
Which they should.
Just clear cut all these trees, but it's the trees and the roots that are keeping the dirt and shit together.
That's right. And the moles and the mole people. If you feed the mole people,
holy moly,
they use their dookie.
Moly.
Mole. Ooh, yeah, I'm hungry now. But this is just, tragic. Lucky that the rest of them... Dude, that is some epicness, bro. Look at that rock. Look at that boulder. That easily weighs 10, 20 times more than that vehicle.
20, I'd say like 40 ton.
Look, that guy is on the verge of all just being squished like a ketchup packet.
Mm-hmm. Like a monster truck jumping over
Holy crap.
On the cars.
They are now religious, full-on religious.
Oh, shit. Oh, my buddy's here. Hold on. Sir Limp a lot. I thought I heard you pull up, but I wasn't sure.
Sir Limps a lot.
Hey, dude, can I call you later?
Absolutely, man. Check you later.
All right. We'll do this tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, later, man.